My hometown is Lincoln, and I have been a Methodist all my life. My family comes out of Newman Church in Lincoln. That's where I received my call and went forth from there. Welcome also to Asbury Church. Asbury and your two churches, three now, are a part of the United Methodist Church. And it's approximately 37,000 other churches in this country and thousands of others all over the world. 13 million in all. We are a connectional system. That is, though each of our congregations has individual responsibilities, we are bound together in covenant by a book of discipline, an organizational system of rules and order, and presided over by a group of bishops. Your conference is called the Great Plains Conference, consisting of Kansas and Nebraska, and your bishop is Bishop Reuben Sands. As Asbury Church is a part of the Baltimore-Washington Conference, which includes Washington, D.C., and much of Maryland west of the Susquehanna River. The host bishop here is an African-American woman named Latrell Easterly. There are 5 other active African-American women bishops in the United Methodist Church, and a total of 11 active African-American bishops, and many of us who are retired. We doubled the number, so they don't have a chance.
That's right.
There is a connection between Clare Memorial and Asbury. I haven't had a chance to do my research. This is what I think it is. Matthew W. Clare Sr. was a pastor here from 1902 to 1919. He later became a bishop, and his son, Matthew W. Clare Jr., was also a bishop, and he served in the area which you and I served under, which was called the Central West Conference in the St. Louis area. He was also my first bishop. It was called then the Central West Conference in the central jurisdiction. Of course, it was segregated then. So the son of the pastor here, bishop, is your namesake.
That's right.
So you come home in many ways.
Yes.
Both conferences have several hundred congregations and a similar number of ordained clergy. The bishop assigns or appoints each one of these pastors to a congregation in their area each year. This personal word. After graduating from University of Nebraska, I attended Drew Theological Seminary in New Jersey and never returned to Nebraska for an appointment, though I did go back many times because my mother and father and sister lived there until their death. This began 59 years of full-time ordained ministry. I did, however, visit you frequently, but I pastored in this area and served in the administration of the conference and together for 26 years. I met my wife, Josephine, in D.C. She's here somewhere with the choir. And said she'll pop in. She's just short, cute woman, come in. That's my wife. we were married 2 years later. Have a daughter, Lori Crystal. And I was elected a bishop in 1984 and was assigned to upstate New York for 8 years, and then downstate, which is New York City, Connecticut, and Long Island, for the remaining 4 years of my tenure. The church asked me then to serve in a mission capacity in East Africa, which we did for 3.5 years, after which we retired again and came home to this area. Josephine was an educator in all those places I mentioned for almost 30 years. And I mentioned our daughter who lives nearby with her husband, Mark. My theme for living is from the 4th chapter of the first letter of John. God is love. And whoever abides in love abides in God, and God in them. Amen.